What up, y'all? My name is Jade Fox. This is the Madeyoulooks channel, and today I am going to be telling you why I ain't going to Zara no more. I have 4 good reasons why Zara will not be seeing any more of my doll hairs. And honestly, it's been a long time coming, to be honest. I feel like last year was pretty much the last year of me just giving Zara a chance. Like, I feel like I've heard that the online experience is very different than the in-person experience. And to be honest, I feel like I can't confirm or deny, because I feel like my experience has been very much meh, both in and out of the store. Let's just get into it. So the number one thing is inconsistent sizing. Keep in mind, I do buy from both the men and women and sometimes the kids section at Zara, but that sizing makes no sense. I don't know where y'all getting y'all sizing from. And I've always known that Zara definitely catered more towards the tall girls and the thin girls, which is normal. I didn't think I would. I'm pretty good at like eyeing sizing. I'm pretty good at it. But anytime I go to Zara, I'm just wrong. I'm just wrong. I buy a medium in one thing and then a medium in another thing is not at all, not even similar. And so that's just, it's becoming a very big headache. And then because I know Zara is such a popular store, I ain't trying to go up in there. I ain't trying to go up in there on no super spreader Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So like, I tend to lean more into the online anyway. But even then, it's like, I just end up returning all of my stuff. And I'm saying all of it. And usually it has to do with sizing or just like weird, like cuts and silhouettes. It's like the photos are a lie. Zara been catfishing for years, but like the photos are one thing, the way things look on the models is one thing, and granted those models are double zeros. And so I'm aware of how different the body type is, but I ain't no stranger to shopping. And the sizing is just really inconsistent for me, and so that's honestly the main reason. Number two, it is just as good and bad as everyone else. Zara does this thing so well where they make you believe that you are purchasing from a boutique. They have the images, the marketing, everything, the tech. I went on Zara.com maybe like a month ago, and there was a whole movie on the front page. And I'm pretty sure it was like some type of like, you know, fashion lookbooky type of thing. But I'm just like, damn, like when it comes to selling it, Zara has that shit on lock. They are very, very good at that part. But when you get them clothes, when you have the clothes in your hands though, you are just reminded, this is just as good as literally every other girl in the mall. Every other H&M, every other Forever 21, every other, I don't know, where do the kids go? Lids? I don't know, but like everything is very much the same. And you realize once you actually have those clothes in your hand, they're like, oh, I've been duped. I've been catfished by Zara, because they give you these like very editorial, high gloss, diverse in ethnicity models and these photos. And it's just very much giving everything, and you get sucked into thinking that you are purchasing from a higher quality boutique. You forget that them clothes is made with the same crayons as the shit at Forever 21. You know what I mean? And so it's just like, I just got tired of like buying into it. You know what I mean? I get caught up in the ads. I get caught up in the Instagram ads. I get caught up in the hauls, you know, and just the way that people style their Zara pieces. And just to come to the realization that this is just the same kind of shit as everybody else. It's not any better or worse than anyone else. It just is. Number three, actually I have 5. I just thought of one. Zara just has too much product. As I got older, I'm not trying to sit through pages and pages. I mean, I will, but I don't want to. Like, I don't go on Farfetch expecting to be 37 pages knee deep into a sale section. I don't expect that, but it just happens. You know what I mean? And the good thing about Farfetch is that like, I'm 37 pages deep, but I'm 37 pages in like 150 brands, you know, worth of pages to choose from. And so it's like, even though I'm a lot of pages in here and this is a whole lot of product, it's coming from literally all over the world, independent brands, fashion houses, like all of these different brands from all of these different, within all of these different little tiers. And so that's why the options don't bother me, because they're real options. They're not coming from the same place. And I feel like Zara is just becoming ASOS in that way, where it's too much product, bro. It's too much product. And then you start to realize, like, oh wait, if there's this much product just on the website available for me to buy, imagine how much of this product is in a landfill somewhere. Imagine how much product just gets burned or trashed at the end of the day. I feel like every store that is popping gets to that point, right? There's more true streetwear brands have gotten the overconsumption part, right? Maybe not so much the shoe brands, but the clothing brands within streetwear. I feel like they are not just producing way more product just because they're popping. You know what I mean? Like, I think Telfar is a good example of that. Like, they say, we're gonna have these drops, we make X amount of product, and when it sells out, guess what? You're just gonna have to wait until we release more product in the next month or however much time. Whereas Zara or an ASOS, every week, there's hundreds of items added to the website every week. And I'm just like, this is too much. Like, the overconsumption is just way too loud for me. It's product that is being populated in the stores, online, but is it even giving you anything different? Is it truly giving you options, or is it just giving you something that is the same as these 4 other things, just without a sleeve on it? Or is it just a different color? You know, like, it's just not enough design for me. And I feel like at one point in time, Zara definitely used to be more of a boutique in a way, in the fashions and in the product that they sold. And I just feel like Zara is basically Forever 21 to me at this point. Pretty much before Fashion Nova, if you were a Fashion Nova girl, you were shopping at Forever 21 before Fashion Nova. You know what I mean? And Zara too. And I feel like Forever 21 did this thing where it got popping, and then they just like completely filled the stores with product, just filled them to the brim with product, to the point where you would walk in and it was so overwhelming, you couldn't even go through all of it. You know what I mean? And it affected the actual shopping experience, and the shopping experience didn't make you feel good anymore. And I think that's another part about why I'm not shopping at Zara. It's just like, I don't feel good when I buy things from there anymore. Like, I don't feel like I'm buying something that is design focused. I don't feel like I'm buying something that is function focused. I don't feel like I feel like I'm not buying anything that is good for the planet. I'm not buying anything that's not even good for me, honestly. And the shit stinks. Like, if there's any, I'm ranting. If there's any thing that would turn me off from any brand more than anything else, is if I open the package and it stinks. I cannot stand when clothes stink. Why does this stink? Why does it smell like butt? It was in a box for like a week. Why does it smell like butt and hole? Why? Next reason. Oh, this is actually my last one because I ranted too much and actually went through the rest of my list. But my last reason is there's not enough of an effort that I've seen to be more green. Do I expect Zara to go completely green anytime soon? Absolutely not. That's a pretty difficult task for a brand that never cared. And so it's like, no, I don't expect that. But what I do appreciate is an effort. And I feel like H&M has made a pretty decent effort. Like, they have like their conscious line. You can even bring clothes like from H&M. I don't know if it's all clothes or if it's just clothes that you bought from H&M, but you can bring those into the store and get them recycled. Like, I appreciate the effort that brands, even fast fashion brands, make to be more green.
Upon doing more research, I've realized that H&M may not be as sustainable as I believe. Not that I thought that H&M was super sustainable. I was commending them on the efforts that they were making. But upon doing research, I've realized that the efforts might be more of a seeming effort and not an actual literal actionable effort. And so with that said, I still appreciate the seemingly small efforts that H&M is making. However, the specifics of those efforts are vague and unclear, and they remain that way. And so that makes me question the true intentions of these efforts. And so the question, I guess, now is no effort at all better than fake effort?
If you want any dupe of any like expensive luxury item, Zara is pretty much that go-to now. Like Zara is like Santee Alley. You go to Santee Alley to go get your dupes. You go to Santee Alley to go get your fake Chanel bags and like all this other stuff. And so I feel like Zara is just becoming that. And I'm not talking down on fake items or items that are dupes. I don't care. I have dupes. I think what it is just seeing the way that Zara has moved over the years has become more corrupt in my mind than anything else, when you would think all the resources that are now being poured into them, they would make more of an effort to be green. They would make more of an effort to pay their workers. They would make more of an effort to, you know, create more sustainable clothing. And so I just feel like a lot of those resources are just going to things that I don't really care about. I'm just finding less and less reasons to shop there. But like I said, no shade to fake items, no shade to dupes. I just feel like Zara once was a shop creating pieces that were unique, and now they're just recreating the stuff that already exists and recreating kind of like the low-hanging fruit. Y'all, that's pretty much in a nutshell why I'm not shopping at Zara anymore. I don't have a good reason to. And I also want to say, on the sustainability tip, I don't blame individuals when it comes to the climate crisis. I do blame a few. But I'm not going to point at someone who shops at Zara or H&M or any other fast fashion brand because it's what they can afford and blame them and tell them that they shouldn't and they should wait a few months to save up some money so that they can go and buy an $80 t-shirt. I'm not gonna tell somebody that because, like, as much as, yes, you could do that, that is an option, it's not the best option for people. And so I'm not about to point to this person and this person and this creator and say, you're a bad person because you shop fast fashion, or you don't care about the planet because you shop fast fashion, when fast fashion and the beast that it has become had nothing to do with us. Like, overconsumption has been something that, in America anyway, we've always done. There hasn't been enough support on the corporate level. There hasn't been enough support on a government level to be able to combat this. And so now we are now being tasked with shopping sustainably and all that. Did y'all know it is a marketing technique that a lot of these brands do to make the accountability part of sustainability and fast fashion on the individual, to make us think that this is our problem that we created and now we have to fix it, when we are not the ones dumping this shit into landfills, when we are not the ones not paying workers, when we are not the ones setting up all of these systems that take advantage of people and take advantage of the planet. Yes, you can have an individual role to play within fast fashion, within just being a more sustainable person, in regards to the way in regards to the way that you shop and in regards to the way that you dress. I'm not here to shame people for shopping fast fashion. I'm gonna read this off of my computer because I wanna give y'all the facts. I don't wanna mess this up. So the Biden administration, their goal is to eliminate America's net carbon emissions by 2050 to the newly set goal of reducing 2005 net greenhouse gas pollution levels from 50 to 52% by the year 2030. That was a lot of numbers, but all of it is necessary. So that said, do what you can, and what I'm gonna do is not shop at Zara. It's just, if I can knock two birds out with one stone, why not? And honestly, my experience with Zara has just been kind of trash lately, and to be honest, there's just other options. Like, there's other places. Let me know how y'all are feeling about Zara. Just the influx of like Zara hauls I've been seeing too just makes Zara just feel less cool to me. But this is in no way a personal opinion on your fashion, of course. Or if you decide to continue to shop at Zara, that ain't none of my business. This is just my channel where I talk about my opinions and stuff. So that's my opinion. That's what I have to say. This one, stick to it. And I will see y'all very soon in another one. Let me know if you like this video. And do not forget, wear what you want, wear what you like, wear it out. See you soon.